Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer Underworlds. I'm DisturbingPuppet, so we're continuing to play against all the different warbands with the Thorns of the Briar Queen. Got a few left to do. So today it will be Drepur's Wraithcreepers, so the other ghostly faction. These guys do have a 2 range on all their spears and stuff, so they could be a bit of an issue, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, I am perfectly happy with Mirrorwell. It's fine for me. And I like just a straight square map to fight on, since we can't rotate the map or anything as we look at it with the camera. Objective-wise, I'm not too concerned. It's really just a factor of keeping them away from the enemy. I don't really get any victory points from grabbing stuff because I don't have the cards to do that. Lethal hexes don't affect me, but do actually affect Drepur's Wraithcreepers, even though they are ghosties. So yeah, enjoy that. We'll see if we can maybe get some extra free damage from that. I was very surprised when I tried out Drepur's Wraithcreepers that it worked that way. So what do we have? No enemy fighters holding objectives at the very end of the match. Doable. Score this in an end phase if a surviving friendly fighter has 3 or more upgrades. Certainly we can try to do that. Conquests, very end, all your surviving fighters are opponent's territory. So yeah, we could definitely do all of that. It's just unfortunate 2 of these we don't score till the very end. So we want to prioritize getting this one done as soon as possible so we could maybe draw something else we could use. Did I get any upgrades? I got a couple. So Twist the Knife does extra damage. We've got upgrade for extra damage. We have Avoiding Death. Very good. We've got Awakened Weapon. Yeah, so we definitely put both of those on the Briar Queen, so this gives me a reroll on attacks. And then play an upgrade for free. Very nice. That'll actually help that one. Yeah, we'll stick with what we got. I could kind of see like taking like what you have no matter what, just as a way to kind of make the challenge work a little better as well. As far as deployment goes, it really doesn't matter. I think... How much damage do you guys do? I don't remember. So you're doing 2 at a range of 2. That's the Viceroy. I think these guys have like a drum or something they can use to move their guys forward. Whereas I've got Varklov can kind of do the same thing. For my guys. So yeah, let's put Varklov up front. He can tank a little bit for me. So it's just, yeah, they're all kind of the same except for the drummer. We'll put the Briar Queen herself here. So apparently the undead here are having a little disagreement, so they're going to resolve it by beating the ethereal crap out of each other, the ectoplasm out of each other, something like that. Because I'm assuming, like, we just reform after a little while anyway. It wouldn't be a permanent death. You can't kill us, we're dead already. We might disincorporate for a little while, that's all. And we outnumber them for sure, but our guys are a little weak. Not sure who has the option here. Okay, I've got the choice. I'm gonna let you go first and see what you do. That's a pretty effective stab to start off with. Does knock me out of range. Okay. Why are you inspired? How do you get inspired? Okay. It just says you're inspired. These other guys... 1 or more fighters are within 2 hexes, so probably that. Yeah, we're just close. Okay, yeah, let's get a free upgrade. And I'm tempted to put the health on Varklov to help keep him alive if we ever get it. But for right now, we just have the damage and we've got the reroll. I'm going to take the reroll, I think is the better one. We'll put that on the Queen. Now, unfortunately, I do have to move to hit anybody. But I think we're going to use Varklov's ability just to move up guys. So we can start heading in the direction of swarming our enemies, although these guys are kind of weak and could get eaten, providing extra victory points to our enemies, which is unfortunate. I don't know that I want to hang out at a range of 2 from these guys, because they could just freely stab at me, but we do need to get to the other side of the board eventually. Let's go ahead and push Well, I'm not sure it's the best idea in the world. At least the Everhanged can take a hit and survive. Okay, he's using the drum to move guys around. Making a stab with a crit. That is going to land. Knocks me back. Yeah, just kind of picking me off at range. I do like this faction, the Drepur's Wraithcreepers, because they all have the ranged attacks. It's really, kind of a neat thing. Alright, I need to do something. Unfortunately, there's none of these guys I can, kill with a single blow. Well, I can do extra damage. So, is that only... It's only a range 1, so I can't use it with a ranged attack from the Briar Queen, but I could use it from Varklov to do 3, or we could potentially use it from the Everhanged to do 3. I think that's not a terrible idea. He's kind of in danger here. Let's move up, let's make a swing, see if we can kill this guy before we go down. Complete failure on the attack. Unfortunate. Okay, so he uses that ability as a reaction, not an actual action. So that was a failed attack, he rerolled, but I was able to get an evasion. Did push me back though, that's interesting. So even though I ducked it, I still got moved. Alright, these guys only do 1 damage. Can I reach anybody with Varklov? Yes I can. Not anybody I can kill though. We could maybe do 3 damage. He's got 2 guys over here. Actually, you're hurt. So, if I can move up... Oh, you're hurt because you moved on to the lethal hex tile. That's what happened. Okay. Yeah, let's move you up with the Briar Queen. Let's go for a whip to take out this guy in the back, hopefully. I do have a reroll on the attack. And I'm going to need it. That's too bad. Crit on the evasion or block. Not sure which they use. They probably use evasion like I do. So the arrows, not the shields. Went for a stab on me, but I get a double crit. Not gonna work. Score immediately. An activation. Was that because he missed? Leveled up Briar Queen. That's not such a great idea. I think I do more damage now. It doesn't happen very often. What did you play? Massed Blades. Friendly fighter made attack action with 1 or more supporting fighters. So yeah, interesting. Just out of curiosity, I can't use you now. Yeah, I do extra damage now with the Briar Queen. Okay, yeah, we could definitely try to go for a kill on a weak target. I think that's the best I can really do. I don't need to use him, but he at least gets 2 dice. Do you guys... No. Let's exit out of that. I think the regular guys, do you get 2 dice or 1? It's still 2 dice, yeah. You only get 1 dice, though. Interesting. Alright, yeah, because it's a couple dice at least. Let's have Varklov charge in like a maniac. Try to finish off the weak guy here if I get lucky. I do not get lucky. Unfortunate. Alright, I would definitely like to go first in the next activation, that's for sure. We have a lot of guys in danger. So the next round, trying to swarm Varklov. It's not nice. Ditching a whole bunch of cards. Okay, so we have... Nobody's on objectives. 3 upgrades. We're at 1 with the Briar Queen. And if everyone's in enemy territory at the end of the battle. I think those are doable. So we'll wait for now. Twist the knife's good, extra damage is good, and on your feet is good, so I'm fine with all those. We only need to kill some of his guys so I can get some victory points. Okay, I think he has the option to go first, so he probably will. Nope, gonna give it to me. Alright, fine. I will happily take the first action. So now, I do 3 damage with 2 dice. So I think Twist the Knife only works on ranged 1 weapons. Yeah, so I can't actually use it on the Briar Queen like I said. So we could try to take out the leader, actually. So we could use you because it'd be 3. Twist the Knife would be 1 more damage. I do get a hit. I am going to use Twist the Knife. Instantly kill your leader. How you like that? Assuming you probably don't. Alright, what do we want? Extra damage, and this is water too, so I'm going to put this, of course, on the Briar Queen. And we'll hold off on hitting multiple targets before my next action. I didn't move an attack there, so we're kind of free as long as I survive. Okay, the crit will land. Only 1 damage, though. Trying to heal. Alright, we could try to hit multiple targets. 'Tis a thing we can do. Yeah, why not? -1 move in the next activation, that's fine. The Mighty Swing. Yeah, it's got to be range 1. So the whip is a range 2. Let's move up. We'll make a swing and hit potentially both of you guys. Okay, that will be a kill. And some free damage on you. Excellent. Do I want to move you? I think we leave you here. So I don't want to move you near an objective necessarily. And yeah, let's just leave you where you're at. That's fine. And with the upgrade, we're going to go even more damage on the Briar Queen. Failed attack. Okay, I now do a truck ton of damage with the Briar Queen. You do 2. Okay. Yeah, I think we just go for kills here. I do need to get people moving forward. But I'm going to move up in a position where I can hit both of these guys, and we'll try to finish off you. Wow. Triple crit. Never seen that before. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not going to change a triple crit. You were absolutely meant to die at the hands of the Briar Queen, that's for sure. Yeah, 5 damage. Kind of crazy. Alright, your last guy. Going for a stab on the Briar Queen. It's going to land thanks to the crit. It's only the second round and you're down to 1 guy, which is kind of nuts. I can't move in an attack with either one of them who actually have a decent amount of damage. Could move somebody up from further away just to do it, because we do want to get people to the other side of the board, so Yeah, why not? Not successful. We're trying. Okay, the crit means you're gonna die. Let's try to use On Your Feet, keep you alive, not that you're that important. Okay, no death for you yet. Got the 3 upgrades. That'll let me draw some stuff. So at the end, we just need no enemies holding objectives, and all of my people in opponent's territory. That one might be a little hard. If I've dismissed this once, it should not keep popping up like that. That's really irritating. Draw a whole bunch of new cards. We'll see what we can get. Soul Trap. Oh, you're discarding stuff. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, I think I get the choice. If I can just kill you before anything else happens, then we can move guys forward and try to get them across. Varklov, does your ability... Yeah, as long as there's an enemy, we can use this. When there's no enemies left, I can't use this. So I kind of feel like we should push this now to get everybody, so I have a chance to get the extra victory points. Like, there's at least the possibility we can get the extra victory points. Alright, what did we get? So, another attack on a failed attack action. We have an upgrade for Varklov, extra victory points if Varklov kills somebody. We have the extra special coil for the Everhanged. We've got Sadistic Strike for Varklov. We've got extra health for somebody. You're going to do 2 damage on a hit. So if I give an extra health to Varklov or the Everhanged, it's not really going to matter. Giving upgrades to either one of them also probably won't matter. So let's give some extra health to the Briar Queen. Heart Piercer. First range 2 action, something, something. What was that? First range 2 action made by a friendly fighter has Cleave. Cleave doesn't affect me because I don't use shields to block. I use the arrows, the evasion. It just cancels out shields. You roll for defense. Just because I don't have a lot else to do, we'll put the coil on the Everhanged. So we could maybe choke out the opposing ghost, depending on who he goes for. Going for the Everhanged, but I actually successfully roll my blocks and stuff. Does push me back. Lethal Hex does not do damage to me. Methodical Attack. Failed attack, you can make another one, it looks like. That one is going to kill one of my guys. Drifting Death lets him move forward afterwards. Interesting. Upgrades my guy. Alright, so we would kind of like you to die. We'd also like to move people up. He didn't move an attack. He was able to attack and then use the ability to move afterwards. So we kind of need to kill this guy, and then I need to move... So this is my second action, so I need to take an action with these 3 to get them off this middle point and do damage. So let's come out here. We'll go for the instant kill if I can land the attack. And I've got a reroll on an attack as a card. So if we fail the attack, but it's not going to be necessary, we choke him out with the ethereal noose that I just gave the Everhanged. Very nice. None of these really matter, but we might as well play any because we can. Although it really isn't going to matter. It's not going to change any amount of cards we draw or anything like that. So yeah, I just need to move my remaining people across into enemy territory. That'll get me some extra victory points. I've only got 5 at the moment. And I could still score, I think, 5 more. 3 and 2. It's kind of freaking out. It's not letting me look at Conquest. There we go. No, it's 2 and 2, so 4. Drag him down. Yeah, it was not going to happen at this point. There's just no enemies left to attack. So move on through. So I'll end up with 9 victory points, which isn't a ton. But did work out for us. I don't think there's any way he's going to score 7 at this point. I kind of feel like I want to aim for like at least 10 to have put up a decent number. But occasionally you can do quite a lot. Okay, he gets a couple more. And another one. Alright, just a 5. So yeah, even though you slaughter like a warband occasionally, sometimes they can still score victory points. Like some of the Khorne guys have things where like just anybody died and they get victory points. So it doesn't matter who dies. As long as people died, they get victory points. So there's stuff like that. But yeah, not a bad result, 9 to 5. We put the Drepur's Wraithcreepers back in the grave. Weren't able to really use the lethal hex tiles much there, although they kind of hurt themselves a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. So we'll come back next time and hit the next warband. This has been more Warhammer Underworlds. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully see you next time. Until then, have a good one.